Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is another story time video. This one is going to be about the time I got punched in the eye. And I think it was this eye. I actually don't know where to start this video because this is a video that is like a little bit like, I don't know, uncomfortable to say that I got punched in the face, but it happened. I got punched in the eye. So this is about when I was in 4th grade, so I probably was 9 or 8, and I lived in New York City at the time. Again, I'm from New York, so I'm from Queens, New York, and I used to go to the school in Queens Village. I don't remember the school number, but I remember used to be in Queens Village. School started, it was like early that school year when it started, like around September. It was still warm. I remember that school was like 1st grade to like 6th grade, so it had like 1st to 5th, and then you have the other building which like 6th grade, and then you go to another school. They made a mistake and they put me with the 6th graders. I don't know why, something messed up in the system, so I had a class with the 6th graders, and I met this wonderful girl. First of all, I'm not gonna give them life because one is amazing friend and I wish we were still friends, but we lost contact, and then the other one was the friend that I thought that she was going to be my friend, and it turned out she had issues, like she had mental issues. I'm gonna say the good person was, her name was Jocelyn, and then the other girl was Tasha. Then I met this girl named Jocelyn, and she was from Puerto Rico. She was real cool, and she just wanted to, you know, she just accept me in her group. She didn't have to, but she did, and she was like, hang out with us, you know, like we're real cool, we're real mature. Yeah, like it was just different, like they were just mature. I was just like, I wasn't used to, like, you know, having older female friends, and they were just into like hanging out at their house after school, you know, just watching movies and chilling and just talking about, not even boys, they didn't even talk about boys, you know, it was just more mature. I was always hanging out with younger girls where we play tag and we run around and you would just, you know, do that. So that's what I was used to. And she always like invited me to her house, and one particular, you know, I just never went because my mom was really strict, so I just never went. One day I decided to ask my mom to hang out at her house, and my mom said yes, but I had a curfew to come back home. And my mom knew she was in an older grade and stuff like that, so they're more mature. I didn't know what that was, but because I was just this little young girl, didn't even kiss a boy yet kind of thing. One day I was walking home and I saw this girl. I don't know how we started talking, but we just did, and we kicked it off, and she seems really cool, and her name was Tasha, and she was really cool girl. And I was like, you know what, do you live around here? And she showed me exactly where she lived. You know, I was like, we could just walk home if you want to walk home together, since we go to the same school. That was that. We just always walked home together. I kind of realized when me and Jocelyn became closer, I started walking home with her more. So I kind of figured I was neglecting Tasha a little bit because me and Jocelyn was becoming really close, and I just felt like I could be myself with Jocelyn more. I mean, I could just do whatever, say whatever, and it's okay. And Tasha was more like, you know, got an attitude with any little thing. You know, she would just get an attitude and get offended or whatever. So she was kind of like a bully kind of chick, and I didn't really know what was going on until later on in my life. Moving on to the story. One day Jocelyn came and she saw me, and she was with her older friend, but she decided to leave her friend and walk with me. And she was like, come on Jamala, you know, let's walk home together. And I was like, okay. And then I saw Tasha, so I invited Tasha into the group. Mistake. I should have left her ass there. Hey Tasha, you know, you want to walk with us? You know, me and Jocelyn, not knowing she was a psycho bitch. I don't know if she likes me or not. Maybe she did like me, and she was going through like, how do she tell me she liked me? I was having more conversations with Jocelyn, and Tasha was there, and she had this attitude like the whole time we were walking home. And Jocelyn even tried to talk to her, and she even, talked, but yet she was like a little snappy attitude, and Jocelyn would look at me like, whatever. I was like, Tasha, what's going on? Why are you acting like this? She was just like, what do you mean why I'm acting like what? Then suddenly she just started talking about bitches be fake and stuff like that, and she just came out talking about bitches be fake. I just hate fake bitches. And I was like, what are you talking about? I mean, who's messing with you? Who's messing with you at school? I'm not talking about bitches at school. I'm talking about you. You found new friends now. Me and you used to chill, think you're better than me or whatever. And I was like, I snapped back, and I thought about it, and I was like, I looked at Jocelyn. I said, Tasha, stop, don't act like that. I've been a good friend to you. She's like, no, bitch, you have not been a good friend for me. Where you been? Like, we haven't been walking together, like, forever. And now suddenly you want to walk with me, with your friend. You're not walking by yourself. I'm like, what? So I noticed that this girl is crazy. She crazy because you have a problem with me having friends now. Then it just turned from she talking about me having friends to I just feel like punching somebody in the face. Like, she just came out with it. I just feel like punching somebody in the face. And I was just like, no, you ain't gonna punch nobody in the face. Like, you ain't gonna punch me in the face. I am not gonna back down. No warning or nothing. I guess the warning was like, bop, right in my eye. She punched me right in my eye. I just saw my hand swinging. She like really backed up and said, no, y'all bitches ain't gonna jump me, because she saw Jocelyn and me. And she thought we were gonna jump her. Jocelyn wasn't gonna jump you, boo. She was just saying like, she's my friend. She was a dope chick. The girl that punched me said she's gonna get her sisters because Jocelyn was gonna jump her. Nobody gonna jump you. You came at me, you punched me in the face. She was like, I'm gonna get my sisters. I got mad since I'm gonna fuck y'all up, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Jocelyn was like, go get your sisters because I got sisters and I got brothers. Go get them because you ain't gonna jump nobody. She left. Girl, like, left. Like, walked so fast to our house. We were just, me and Jocelyn was at her house waiting for her sisters to show up, waiting for this to be real serious. Nothing never happened. Jocelyn went home. I went home. The next day I went to school, didn't see this girl, don't know where this girl at, walked home the same way. I never saw this girl again. After that happened, I even took the way that she lived. Her house is quiet. Nobody's at her house. We lived in the same neighborhood, okay? Like, this girl, she must have left and went to her daddy's house. I don't know what happened. But one summer, it was like months later from she punched me in the face, just riding my bike like a normal little girl, riding my bike. And my cousins, they came from Brooklyn that particular day. They came from Brooklyn, come to Queens to visit my mom. And one of my older cousins, she's a female, she was about 16 or 15 at the time. She was outside with me in the driveway. I was just riding my bike. So I was riding my bike in front of the driveway, and then these girls were coming on the street. I noticed these big girls, these tall girls, these older girls, and in the middle of all those girls was this little girl that punched me in the face. And I haven't seen her in months. I haven't seen her at school. I haven't seen this girl. So when I saw her, I was on my bike and she was walking towards me. But then when they came to my house, like they were walking towards my house, and I was like, oh, so they're coming to fight me. So I'm thinking, okay, so she did bring her sisters months later. She waited till things calmed down. She threw me off. So she came on my block. This is how New York people is, guys. That's why when you live in New York or you're thinking about bringing your kids to New York, yeah, it's great. It's great for fashion and the lifestyle and the restaurants, but know this, like, the school systems down there are rough, and you got to learn how to survive down there, because if you don't fight, you're gonna get your ass beat, basically. And I don't condone fighting, but in New York, you can't be a punk, because if you be a punk that one time to someone, they're gonna keep coming for you. You ain't gonna call for them, they're gonna come for you. When Nicki Minaj rapped, Nicki Minaj ain't lying, and this was like probably 9 feet away from me. They were coming at me. That's them, this is me. right here, and they stopped suddenly. I don't know why they stopped, but when I looked behind me, I didn't even know my cousin was behind me. My cousin was standing over, and she looked at them. She was just looking at them, like all of them, with this mean ass look. And she is from Brooklyn, so she knows when somebody's coming for you. And they all stopped, and then they just turned around and walked back to where they were coming from, just like that. I was just like, when they walked away, she actually, my cousin was like, you know them girls? And I was like, yeah. I don't know the girls, but I know the short one in the front, the leading them, the little one. Yeah, she and I had a fight. She punched me in the face. And she was like, okay, you know, because they were coming for you just now. I was like, I know they were coming for me. And after that, I haven't seen that bitch forever. I don't know where she at, if she had 100 kids, I don't know. But that's my experience when somebody punched me in the face, just popped me in the eye for no apparent reason, just because she didn't want me to have friends. Boo. You don't want me to have friends, you must be in love with me. I don't know, but you could have told me, maybe. So that's my experience with girl trying to fight me and, you know, and knocked me in the face. I hope this story time was good for you guys. Thank you guys for commenting on my first story time video, the triple side chick story, and I'll put a link down to that if you haven't seen it. But because of that video, you guys have been requesting more story time videos, so here is it, and I hope you enjoy it. And you guys could also hit me up on Instagram if you want to request some more story time videos. I'll put my links down below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah. Don't get punched in the eye.